Are lengthy workouts a reason you're still struggling to get lean? I battled burnout, injury, and frustration trying to juggle extensive gym sessions with my work and family commitments until I realized there's a much easier way. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what busy people need to avoid and introduce an easy, realistic method to safely get lean without sacrificing your schedule. Now, let's talk about why your fitness coach or your favorite influencer might actually be holding you back from hitting your fitness goals. Picture this, you've just come home exhausted after a long day at work. You've put your kids to bed and finally grabbed some precious downtime to scroll through social media. Yeah, we all love that. You open your phone and there's your favorite fitness influencer, enthusiastically telling you to hit the gym 5 days a week, chest day, back day, shoulder day, leg day, and just casually followed up with a quick 4-hour meal prep session. Look, it's not that these influencers don't offer good advice. They do. But remember, many of them are in their 20s, single, and practically living in the gym. Plus, the old school bodybuilding split they're recommending was designed back in the 1980s, specifically for people who had hours every day to dedicate to training. That was nearly half a century ago. Let's simplify this idea. Imagine brushing your teeth, but instead of brushing them every day, you decide to brush just one tooth per day. Monday, you brush one tooth, Tuesday, a different tooth, Wednesday, another one. Each tooth gets brushed once per week. How clean do you think your teeth would be? Exactly. Not very clean at all. Your muscles work the same way. Instead of dedicating a whole day just to one muscle group and leaving it sore and unusable for the rest of the week, it's far more effective to do shorter, manageable sessions that hit multiple muscle groups frequently. A quick 20-minute routine that gently works your entire body each day is going to give you far more better results, especially when you actually have a busy schedule outside the gym. Okay, Liam, I hear you. Bodybuilding workouts take a ton of time, and they're probably not the best if you're a busy person trying to get lean. So what should you do instead? Glad you asked. There are two things to focus on. The first big thing is your programming, the type of workout you choose. Love him or hate him, Joe Rogan regularly talks about his daily routine. Bodyweight push-ups, squats, and kettlebell exercises that hit his entire body. Why does this matter? Because these full body functional movements mirror the way your body naturally moves in everyday life. Plus, when you work your entire body consistently, you build muscle everywhere. Think of your muscle like your body's engine. The bigger the engine, the more fuel it burns, even at rest. That means your body's metabolism goes up, helping you stay lean and energized without spending hours each day in the gym. Now, I'm not saying machines and bodybuilding splits are bad, but let's be honest. If you've got a couple of kids at home and your spouse is already cranky because you've been at work all day, announcing you off to a 2-hour gym session probably won't win any popularity contests or be sustainable long term. Short, focused, full body workouts designed specifically for your current fitness level and design are the key. So what's a practical example of a workout routine that actually fits your busy life and helps you get lean? Let's break it down. The best workout routine for you depends entirely how much time you can realistically have available. Everyone's schedule is different, so start there. How many minutes per day can you consistently dedicate to training? Is it 20, 30, 40? What is manageable? Next, think about location. Will you train at home or at the gym? If you've only got 30 minutes, but if your gym's 20 minutes away, then that leaves you just 10 minutes of actual work. And that's not really effective or sustainable. I know it sounds a bit detailed, but clearly defining your available time and location up front will help you get the most out of every minute. Let's say you have 30 minutes available at home before you start your workday. This is a simple, effective routine inspired by Joe Rogan's daily workout. So for your warm-up, you're doing 50 to 100 bodyweight push-ups, 50 to 100 bodyweight squats, and then finish with a quick mobility drill like the world's greatest stretch. Yes, that's actually the name. So for your main workout, 10 kettlebell swings, 10 goblet squats, 10 renegade roads, 10 windmills, and do that for 3 sets. Now, if any of these exercises feel too challenging, no worries, just scale them back. If your goblet squats feel too heavy, stick with bodyweight squats. Renegade roads are too tough, place one hand on a bench for support. Struggling with windmills? Yeah, I get that. Simply perform the movement without any weight. There's always a way to adjust, and scaling the movements gives you clear goals to work towards, keeping you motivated and progressing. Okay, so we have calories out, but there was a second thing to consider, which is calories in. The simplest way to do this is work out your TDEE, which is your total daily energy expenditure. Don't stress, there's plenty of free calculators out there, and they aren't always great, but MyFitnessPal is a good one and it's free. The best thing about it is you can track each meal. The good news is you can still eat your favorite foods, but getting a better understanding and a healthy bit of accountability to what's actually going in your mouth. But there's one big mistake that people make when setting up the TDEE. They do it based on their current weight, not their ideal weight. And a bonus mistake if that's a thing, is that you put your weight too low. I had a client who put himself on 1,600 calories a day, starving himself to get down 12 kilograms in 12 weeks. He got there, don't get me wrong, it's phenomenal effort, but being that strict for so long made him spiral into pizzas, burgers, beers, and living a life like it was his last day on the planet. The problem this causes is that you create a yo-yo effect. The best way to counteract this is by reducing your calories slowly, 5 to 10% to start. What this does is help you stay on track and prevent you from getting to the weekend and binge eating and eventually losing all your progress over time. But let's recap with what to avoid and what to do. So what to avoid? Avoid bodybuilding splits like chest day, back day, leg day. As I said, don't get me wrong, they're good splits, but if you've got a busy schedule, you're better off staying away from them and working on full bodies. Avoid long, unsustainable gym sessions. Avoid complicated meal prep routines. Avoid cutting calories too hard and too fast. Setting calories based on your current weight instead of your goal weight. So what to do instead? Train your full body with simple, time-efficient workouts. Focus on mobility, strength, and movement that support everyday life. Choose a routine that fits your schedule, even if it's just 20 minutes. Track your food based on your ideal weight, or reduce calories gradually to 5 to 10% to stay consistent and avoid rebound eating. All right, so now you know what to avoid. No more outdated splits, no more crash diets. You've got a smarter, simpler way to get lean that actually fits your life. But most people stop there. They get lean, but they don't get strong. And if you're not building strength, you're leaving results on the table. So watch the next video and I'll show you how to get lean and strong and 3 mistakes almost every busy person makes to quietly kill their progress. Trust me, this will change how you train.